Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII on the Mysterious JG. It's the only Let's Play I can think of where it feels like I spend an hour trying to get the game to load before I start. Like, to the point where I'm trying to think about whether I want to buy a new disc. I guess it depends on what they cost, and if I go buy a new disc, I might find out that what's really dying here is the Xbox 360 itself. Who knows? Who knows? At any rate, last time we were trying to kill time. I feel like so that we could do plot advancement with Vanille, but a system error has occurred, so that's gonna wreck everything. No, we were trying to kill time, and I kind of decided between sessions here, I don't feel like hanging around in Luxarian anymore. I'm bored with this place. And we'll have to come back for the final story, but not right now. This plot, by the way, is acting like we know, like we've already met with Vanille, so apparently it's confused. But what is going on? What do we have to do? Like, we can't go meet with Vanille until we get to a certain point in the story, right? It needs to be after 2200 before I go to the cathedral. So a whole day hanging around this place waiting so we can visit her is probably a bad idea. And the last quest we got too was like, I mean, isn't the last quest we got from like things she's lost, the avid reader. Yeah, this is Steve Bloom telling us to go get him a book about muffins or something. Fuck this. Let's get out of here. Let's go find something more interesting to be doing. We've got a couple of choices of where to go, but honestly, I don't remember where we can get to from the southern station. The places that we can go for to continue the stories, we can go back to the city where Snow was. We can go to this kind of desert area, which is more of like a traditional adventure zone full of monsters. Not as many people, although there are some. And we can go to the Wildlands, which is this kind of like jungle forest adventure place, traditional RPG styles. The game all but told us there are 5 main quests that we need to do to basically advance to the final main storyline quest. And it takes the form of 5 people whose souls we need to save. Well, let's think about this for a moment. We've saved one of those people's souls, and that is Noel, aka Stud. And if you don't know why I call Noel Stud, go watch my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIII-2, where I also don't really explain it. But yeah, Sarah and Stud had their adventure in Final Fantasy XIII-2, and if you skip that and jump straight from Final Fantasy XIII to Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII, then you won't know that much about who Noel is, but Noel is really the only character that kind of matters and is introduced in Final Fantasy XIII-2. But yeah, that's setting the tone. Okay, the first character who's the first major soul we need to save is Noel. Who else's soul do we need to save? Well, I'm not just going to tell you who the remaining characters are, but I mean, one of them is Snow. I think the game has made that pretty obvious. The whole introductory thing is about Snow being this tortured soul who turned into a l'Cie again to try to be able to help Sarah, but ultimately he couldn't, and he blames himself for Sarah's death and is a tortured soul. It's honestly kind of the same thing that's going on with Noel. We saw Noel, Hope, and Snow apparently form some kind of oath in the Peach Garden to save the world, but have drifted apart, and Hope is up in Heaven headquarters. So Noel and Snow, who both blame themselves, their souls need to be saved. So that leaves 3 souls. And you'd have to guess that they're all going to be characters who were important and appeared in prior Final Fantasy XIII games. Like, it doesn't seem like they're going to introduce a brand new character. There might be new characters introduced at this stage, but the idea that, yeah, this is the game wrapping up the Final Fantasy XIII game, so probably we're going to have somehow, some way, come across other Final Fantasy XIII characters and need to help them out. Well, certainly at some point we're going to meet Vanille, but I don't want to waste almost an entire day wandering around this place doing low-reward side quests. So we really do want to... I was about to go to the South Station. We're actually slightly closer to the North Station. Let's go to the North Station. And, see what there is to see. Like, if I run across an obvious side quest on the way, I guess I'll do it, but... The legendary hero Vetro? Yeah, I guess that's probably unique dialogue for this outfit, I guess. So, President, have we spoken to you?
A ghost was spotted in the area where that woman was killed. Everyone's talking about it. My friend claims to have seen something strange late at night, but I'm not
Everyone's
so sure
talking about it. It's great. Yeah, she's a lying whore, I think.
If you wish to go to the Wildlands or the Dead Dunes, you should go down to South Station.
Thanks, Ernie. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm torn. So the Wildlands... Okay, so it goes like this. There are final bosses for these main quest lines. And certain ones level up and become more powerful the later you fight them in the story. The bosses associated with the Wildlands don't. Because the game is trying to be open, and compared to Final Fantasy XIII, which is one of the most linear games ever, it's pretty open. It lets you do things in different sequences. Final Fantasy XIII-2 had kind of the illusion of that, but basically what it had is a bunch of side areas that you could do in any order, and the main plot had to be done in the same order. So this game is really, I'll give it credit, it's trying something different. It's going out of its way to try to be something that you can complete the story in any sequence you want. But they have to have design elements where enemies are, otherwise the areas you do at the end will always be too easy if everything is doable early. So the Wildlands is kind of the toughest place. I'd like to go to the Dune Sea just to break up the monotony of wandering around in these big city maps, but now that we're right at the North Station, I think the one that does make sense to do next as far as what will have the quickest, easiest rewards for us is probably
everything you could possibly need for a journey.
The North Zone here.
This is Luxarian's North Station. The trains here shuttle back and forth between Luxarian and Yusnaan, the city that never sleeps. There is another station in Luxarian, South Station. The trains there will take you to either of these two locations. The Wildlands, where you can enjoy fresh air, nature, and friendly faces. Or the Dead
And the most
Dunes,
powerful enemies
the
in the
desert
regular
abundant
zone.
with hidden treasures. Are you taking the train?
Yes. Arrives at 8:15, so it's 30 minutes. Yeah, we'll take it. Beginning of the end, Savior of Souls, that is what I am called now. I fell from the soldier to Lassie, from Lassie to Atro's night. Is that a fall? Now it is the almighty god Bunavelsa who has brought me back to the crystal sleep to him. My duty to guide the people, so they will be reborn in the world of his making. My partner, it's a great task as hope has time once. He was my ally and equal. He was your equal? A man doesn't lead the people of Cocoon to their time of need, but now he appears before me as a boy once again. He says he will lead me on my journey through the ageless world. Clock is winding down, blah, blah, blah.
I swear I'll make you happy. Those were my own words. I think I was fun. I couldn't do a damn thing.
I
You
suck.
died centuries ago, and it still feels like yesterday. Not a day goes by when I don't think of you, and how I could save you. But I failed you.
Sure did.
Like a fool, I'm just spinning my wheels while the world dies. Now everything's ending. No one's gonna survive.
They don't have a chance to survive, man. Use none. So yeah, I kind of wanted to go to the desert zone next, but this place is convenient, and it really is. Either one of them could be done now. Desert Zone and Yuznan, both of them, it's to our advantage to do them sooner rather than later, whereas the Wildlands, I don't think it matters.
Sarah, I need to know. When I die, will I get to see you again?
I need to know, I need to know. Tell me, baby girl, 'cause I need
Well, I guess
to
we all
know.
come to this world alone, and that's the way we gotta leave it.
Well, I mean, twins don't come to the world alone.
We don't have much time left before the world ends. This is your
Someone
last
like fight me
chance
for
to pay
superpower.
back to the man who couldn't keep your sister safe.
This is your last chance to beat me up and gain 15 silver points. Sorry, it's
So now it's the glittering city.
from Chrono Trigger. If you've never played Chrono Trigger, but you are watching this game, go play Chrono Trigger instead.
But it's certainly his doing. Yuznan is Snow's town now. The residents call him the patron, and he runs everything here.
They like to
especially the
patronize
feasts and
him.
banquets. I've heard that he wanted everyone to enjoy whatever brief time they had left. But these days he's holed up in his palace.
Legend of the
Who
Savior.
knows what he's thinking?
If I could, I'd go and visit. But I don't think I'm welcome there. Guess I should have pulled my punches.
Oh, well, at least I can hang out here in these cool zebra shadows.
I really thought if you confronted him head on, he'd open up to you. Of course.
Well,
he's
I know
been
you know him
centuries.
well because you guys are like
People are bound
sworn
to
brothers
change.
to avenge the Han.
Have the years changed him? Maybe.
Are you talking to me? I can't tell.
Optimist. Almost laughably so. He believed in everyone, and so everyone believed in him.
He believed in
That's why
Chrysolite.
in the
Chrysolite
end,
believed in him.
I could accept Sarah wanting to marry him.
Also, apparently he has a really big, well, you
But while
know,
I
sponge
slept away
shooter.
the years in Crystal, he had to live every day, facing the world's coming end. Centuries, watching all hope crumble, lifetimes passing without a hint of escape.
It's annoying to me my name is Hope because I keep thinking you're talking to me when you're talking
Darkness
about
for
me.
so long, and survive with his soul intact.
By the way, this is how Hope sounds now. He just sounds like some guy talking to you over a CB radio. 10-4 on your flip side there. This is the Hope man. I've got a bear in the air out your way.
It looks like the palace is completely locked.
I don't know enough CB
But I
lingo to
think
keep
I
that
found a
joke
way to
going.
sneak in. The Auger's quarter is our best bet. Supplies for the grand feast are delivered each and every day,
Oh, there's a
anywhere
treasure
from
chest there.
early afternoon to late at night. There should be plenty of things for you to hide amongst and make your way inside.
My DP ability teleport. Yeah, I thought I had the ability to jump from one area to another, but I guess you gotta take the train at least once. Anyway, before I drop the whole CD radio thing, it's like, wait a minute, just a minute ago you were telling me we were buddies, now you don't care about my future plans? You know, there's a lot of really good Mystery Science series. There is a young lady I tried to introduce to Mystery Science Theater, and unbeknownst to me, I talked it up enough that she apparently tried a little bit of it without telling me, and I have no idea what episode she tried, but she didn't like it. And I was like, oh, if I'd known she was actually going to try it after I talked it up, I would have thought really hard about what episode to use to recommend. And honestly, there are worse places to start than Riding with Death. Alright, the EP ability Teleport can teleport lightning. Well named in that sense. Lightning instantly from one area of the world to another. Open it with the use Y. Teleport will consume EP, will allow you to save the time that you would, and the world can ill afford to waste. Okay. Teleport to specific places that lightning has been to before. Ah. Like the monorail stations or the settlements in the Wildlands and the Dead Dunes. Whenever a new location opens, you will automatically register. Okay, so I can't go to the Dead Dunes now from here. With teleport, I would have to travel there by train once. I guess that makes sense. When you return to the Ark at 6 a.m. each day, you can use the warp device there to teleport back to your previous location or the other locations that have been opened up without using any IP. Okay, that's another thing I thought I remembered. I was thinking to myself, okay, well, we've done some main quest stuff, but maybe I'll go to a different location, and then the option to not. I had to take the train once for all this to open up. Got it. And now the map. You can add and use convenient markers on the map. Pin markers. Okay. Oh, we can use them to show locations of people you're performing quests for. That's actually not a bad idea, because I have occasionally had that be an issue. Do you have something to immediately say, Hope?
I've come to see the patron's palace from up close. Just looking at it would make me feel richer myself.
Just looking at it would make me feel like a slightly less nondescript NPC.
Quarter, right? I don't think tourists are allowed. I've heard that there are some parts of Houston that only the rich can get into. Not people like us, unfortunately.
It's a
Speak for
palace.
yourself, peasant.
You ought to at least let us go look at it for free, right? It'll be all right. Come on, let's go.
All right, let's go to the Auger's quarter.
I mean, I am trying to get in them pants.
The Auger's Quarter is the exclusive playground of the rich. Commoners are welcome, and that will include you. Though people say it's
I'm not a
possible to
commoner, I'm
sneak
like the
in.
Knight of Etro or whatever.
Apparently there's some sort of back door. I definitely think it's worth looking into.
Coming up in your back door there, lazy rider. Blitz level 2, there we go. Okay. Think about this now, because I'm already giving... I like this garb, so I keep giving it my best stuff, but that also means I blow through its AP immediately. Can't remember which... Buster Rune is pretty worthless. Maybe we should give you... Oh, never mind, it's locked in. Got a nice level 1 attack. But we also got a light slash that's been maxed. I don't have any place to put it. I guess I'll keep an eye out for areas where I'm doing a lot of fights against groups. I like the fact that we got Blitz, but
to the glittering city.
He's a reliable tour guide. Okay. Should reliably tell you the name of the city, except that it's not actually what it's called.
Wanted for questioning. According to the rumors on the street, she can steal your very soul. She busted her way
With her
into the
beauty?
palace and tried to take out the patron himself.
I don't know anything about that. Alright, Chocolina, you got some new shit to say?
It seems crashing that party put you on the city's radar. The guards are looking for you. Sneaking.
I hope you can make everyone's wishes come true. Everyone!
Okay, so she does not have new things to say just because we're here. Secret machine. Never mind, we do have new quests for coming here, I think. I'm a practitioner of the alchemical arts, and I'm in need of a certain component. I trust you can help me. Bring me the either ether coils, as many as you can, at the type found in the Desdemona Machina. I do not require them for evil purposes. Of that, you have my word. Hehehe. Cute. Alright, so I don't think we ever find out why this person wants these things, but whatever. And the deal I'm finding, so I did a little reading, just like a search, found 1 or 2 GameFAQs threads, trying to get some general thoughts. Not spoiling anything major about a game, which I've already played, even though it's been 10 years, about sequences in which to do things. Even the guides on what order to do quests in don't usually talk about the canvas of prayer quests, because they can be done whenever, and the rewards are always, like, you never get anything more than stats and stuff that change your appearance, so. Soulful Horn. Welcome to Yuznan. Ours is a city of revelry and music. I make instruments of all kind. But last, he says, I found myself, whatever, a bugle, okay, fine. And they're always just, like, collect a certain number of items that drop from killing enemies quest. So it's a little way the game will reward you. There's not a lot of rewards other than getting action abilities from fighting enemies in this game, actually. Fighting enemies in this game doesn't level you up. It's a bit of a weird system. So these quests give you some way to get some kind of reward for the enemies you fought. Have you heard of a clear ooze? You know the stuff that's harvested from flanators? I've been told to dabble that in a glass of cactar tequila makes cocktail that'll blow your socks off. Now, if it's true, blah, 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 clear ooze. Okay. We will certainly help people get more drunk in their last days on Earth. A girl's challenge. I heard some girl claiming that she's a savior, but I don't believe her for 1 minute. Lumina told me that the true savior is a way to hear my silent prayers. Which means you can hear this. What I want is for the Savior to come to Cathedral Plaza in the Holy District and collect the proof of courage. If you get this message, you must be the real deal, which means you should be afraid of the dark, right? Interesting. So that's like a single item, like Cathedral Plaza in the Holy District, alright. Oh dear, what to do? I've lost my violet amulet. If all I can remember where I'd left it last. Yes, it was, yes, near Luxurian South Station. Alright, at some point I'm going to end up... oh, I already have this. Right. Never mind. We get Gil and a purple flower. So this is like a particularly useless one. Oh, never mind. We do get a little strength and maximum HP. So yeah, these are very much just... they're there. Do them if you happen to be nearby. Don't worry about them. Yeah. Somebody did ask if I could show off some of the adornments. So well, how do I actually equip them then? Delete schemata, set as default, switch to a different slot, replace. Oh, adornment. Oh, you can only pick one at a time, huh? Yeah, I mean, you can see what they look like. People have asked if I can... Oh, okay, I didn't even see what they meant at first. I mean, I could try to show them off in, they don't work very well with the Knight of Etro outfit. Okay, just to show good faith, we'll have her wear a mage's hat and that costume for a while until I get tired of it.
Time. So, maybe I could use my notoriety to my advantage.
You mean you could purposefully draw attention and throw the palace security into confusion?
That's what she means. Yeah.
So give it a try.
But how? How is that going to work? Well, whatever. General store. We'd like to buy some stuff, but actually we don't want to buy any of this stuff.
Thank you very much.
I should keep an eye peeled for stores that sell... Like, one reason, something I read on GameFAQs where I thought about heading straight for the desert is because there's a fairly useful outfit we can get there.
Paradise for gourmands that serve up dishes from every culture. If the world's ending anyway, I suppose
Both of them.
might as well enjoy your last meal.
Fish and
Every one of our
flavors.
fish is fresh caught and delicious. See you.
Well, it's the Bronze Starfish Grill from Grand Theft Auto. See the name of that. So that store probably has a... I know there's quests we're supposed to be looking for people on Yuznan too. We could be doing while we're here.
Welcome. A customer.
I'm
This is
CD's
so
owner.
exciting. What can I get you?
Well, what do you serve?
Anything you
Is
want.
that
How
a
about
pie?
the chef's special made from top quality recycled materials?
Nah, I
Deep
don't think
fried
so.
niblet
It
hair
might be.
balls.
Are
Ugh.
you sure that's actually edible?
Oh yes, it definitely
Why not?
won't kill you, I can guarantee it. And since you're my first customer in days, no charge.
In days?
Nothing ventured.
Alright, let's try them out.
That's the spirit. Take the plunge, I say.
Permanent stat loss.
Well, does it
I mean,
make your
that's
taste
a
buds
possible
sing?
outcome.
Are you transported to culinary heaven?
This is...
Too tart? Too much salt, perhaps? I can brush it off if you like.
It's not
No,
good
it's
for the chef to be in your
actually really
face,
good.
like,
God, that is
while
a
you're trying to
relief.
eat.
I mean, of course it's good. I knew you'd love it. I've been working on the recipe for weeks. Unfortunately, it's not very nutritious. People are more health conscious these days, which is ironic considering the times.
Nutritious
Yeah, like
for
how the
what?
hell does that work?
You'd think that more people would come back for this.
I think it must be me. I just don't have a head for business. No matter how hard I work,
Ah, blame
I
yourself,
just
that's
can't
probably
seem to
wise.
attract more customers. I've been living on the brink of financial ruin for years now. My son got sick of it, so he left.
Okay,
You've got the
finally. I
chops
was
to be a
wondering when we
good
were going to
cook,
get to a
though.
quest.
Why don't you try to find yourself a partner? You know, someone you trust who has a better head for business.
Now that you mention it, I hear
Chocolino over there seems to be able to sell anything.
Apparently, he specializes in turning around lost causes like mine. I'll bet.
In fact, it's weird that it's never occurred to me to go to him before now.
Find him. All I know is his name.
And what is it?
Gordon Gourmet. Despite his fame, he's hard to track down. If you do happen to run into him, could you tell him about CD?
Was Gordon Ramsay famous when this game came out? Is this like a reference, or is it just a weird coincidence? In the Glutton's Corner on Hawker's Row, blah blah. Sure, looks up. I mean, the thing is, there's no penalty for not doing these quests. Like, you just tell somebody else, look for this person, and then you never find them. It's fine.
Alright, you need to find a way to infiltrate Snow's palace. Perhaps you could start by
No, I'm thinking about Gordon's Gourmand. That's my main focus now. Okay, the Campion's Quarter, the Revel's Quarter, Auger's Chamber. Alright, so we're trying to get all the way down there. It's probably not the smartest way to go over here because we're probably going to miss chances of some freakish vegetable monster selling stuff. We're likely to miss quests and nonsense going this way, but who knows? We might find something useful. It's collecting Yusnan's fireworks at Finicula's Fireworks. Okay. You have what it takes to be a winner. Champions Quarter Battle Arena. Registration 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. Those are odd hours. The road to war. This is war. Probably running. Leave me be. I would have thought there would be monster encounters out here. I kind of thought that's the point of having this little path off to the side, but never mind. Tavern owner, this is probably just a place for you
The
to...
slaughterhouse opens its doors to spectators and contestants during the night's banquets.
Oh, I'm slaughterhouse staff. I'm here to murder you.
What do you think you're playing at, selling that poison? Make me stronger? It almost killed me.
I did warn you
Hey, listen,
that
it's
the
'cause you're
use
doing
of
a
my
wuss.
concoctions is not without risk. In short, you were warned.
Not without
Does my
risk?
sexy voice and crazy glasses
You're a
convince
crook
you?
and a charlatan, you hear me? Huh?
Yeah, it's like that person selling potions in Yuan Sword 7. This guy's just like, oh, yeah, give me $1 billion gold and I'll give you a shitty potion. And he accepted it because it was a side quest, and it turns out it was a bad side quest.
This place. I wouldn't buy anything from this charlatan if I were you. She'll sell you a poison and call it a cure.
Well, I mean, as long as you do the opposite of what she tells you, you're in good shape.
You really sell poison to that man?
Of course not.
Cool,
It was
good
a
job.
fortifying brew with centuries of alchemic theory behind it. I assure you it should be highly efficacious for most users. Sadly, it
That's
appears
just
to
a pussy.
disagree with that gentleman's liver, or perhaps spleen.
You're an alchemist, right? Don't you people claim to be able to turn lead into gold or something? I don't think I buy it.
Fuck all of
It's an
you.
unfortunate stereotype, all too common. Alchemists are natural philosophers dedicated to unlocking the mysteries of our
Listen,
physical
I don't have
and
time to sit here
spiritual
talking to you.
worlds.
My butt is getting
The
cold.
search for ultimate truth is the core of our ancient art. The transmutation of base metals into gold, that is a mere byproduct of our inquiries.
Mysteries of the physical and spiritual worlds? The ultimate truth? Sounds ambitious.
Is that her word for bullshit?
It is. We perform experiments, observe phenomena, and analyze ancient records. Then we carefully record the results for future generations. It is painstaking work. Unfortunately, it is also
All right, well, I gotta go,
capital
so...
intensive. The experiments I perform are very expensive.
Right. That
How
explains the
expensive
snake
are
oil
they?
racket you have going on here.
This location
Jeez.
certainly has proven beneficial to my research. Bounty hunters congregate in the area, and as you no doubt know, theirs is a dangerous profession.
That's not really a
They're
denial you're
desperate
selling
for
snake
anything
oil.
that might give them an edge, and that includes untested potions.
Untested?
Oh, I like
Does
ripping
that
them
mean
off.
you're using those poor dupes as test subjects for your latest concoctions?
Yup.
They all sign the waivers. Perhaps you'd care to join my project. Or you'd make a fine test subject. I have made a new secret potion that needs testing, but all of my regulars have refused to volunteer. You
Because
see,
they're
I've
all
tried
dead
mixing
now.
2 kinds of highly potent poisons. My theory is 2 wrongs will make a right, and the blend will have a beneficial effect.
Yeah, so this is Riku's mix
dear,
ability
you
taken to
are
horrific
carrying a lot of
extremes.
things, aren't you? Maybe you should discard some of them.
Can I hold any more recovery items? Okay. So... interesting. I can sell... I guess, I mean, I was thinking, like, I'll just use one in battle and come back and pick this up later, but maybe I just sell Mega Remedy... a Warrior's Potion. X Potion is kind of the least useful, so I'll sell it.
Do come again. I'm confident that my new potion is mostly safe.
It's mostly harmless. In the Champion's Quarter, next to the Battle Arena, Lightning meets a potion-peddling alchemist called Velno, who makes an interesting proposition. Velno's fortifying tincture for mixed deadly poison. She wants to have Lightning test it out. It sounds dangerous, but the potion might prove useful in battle. Hint, you must free up a slot. Okay, accept the quest.
Alright, I'm game. What do you expect it to do exactly?
What does she expect it to do? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII.